Good morning, students. You are welcome to economic online class. We are discussing the ninth chapter, fiscal economics. In the last class, the meaning of public finance, subject matter or scope of public finance, and similarities, dissimilarities, functions of modern state, and public expenditure, then causes for the increase in the government expenditure we discussed. Okay, today we have to concentrate the public revenue and public revenue, classifications of public revenue, its meaning, definition, everything we have to discuss in this video. Public revenue occupies an important place in the study of public finance. When we are going to study about the public finance, we should know about the importance of the public revenue. Okay, here the public revenue only getting the important role in the public finance, so that the government has to perform several functions for the welfare of the people. Okay, n number of programs and project made by the government to the welfare state, so that they involve substantial amount of public expenditure which can be financed only through public revenue, so that they have to make expenditure on those projects and several substantial amount, okay, for that expenditure, for the government expenditure to the public, so that this finance means the public revenue only helping to them. Okay, the amount of the public revenue to be raised depends on the necessity of the public expenditure and the people's ability to pay, so that this revenue also laying to the public by the government depends upon the public expenditure and the people's ability to pay. Okay, the government discuss and they should know about the ability of the people, whether they can pay or they cannot pay, and the situation also they should know about the people consequence. Okay, so that public revenue is very very important. The government maintaining all the project and all the expenditure through the revenue only, so the revenue is to be raised depends upon the necessity of the public expenditure and also the people's ability to pay. Then meaning, what is the meaning of public revenue? The income of the government through all sources is called public income or public revenue. We know that, isn't it? So that all the sources of the income of the government is called as public income or public revenue. According to Dalton, the term public income has two senses, wide and narrow. Okay, according to Dalton's definition, public income has two senses, one is wide, another one is narrow. In its wider sense, it includes all the incomes or receipt which a public authority may secure during any period of time. Okay, the wider, which is wider. Okay, in the wider side, it includes all the incomes or received by the government from the public. Okay, public means people. Here you should understand about the public authority means government. Wherever we are saying public means that is people. Okay, depends upon the place we have to understand about the public. Okay, here the public authority means government. So that in its narrow sense, it includes only those sources of income of the public authority which are ordinarily known as revenue resources. Okay, narrow sense means what are the revenue resources they are collecting. To avoid ambiguity, the former is termed public receipt and the later public revenue. Okay, it was later changed the name public revenue. Public receipt changed as public revenue. In narrow sense, it includes only those sources of income of the government which are described as revenue resources. Already I said, isn't it? So that in narrow sense, it is called that revenue resources. In broad sense, it includes loans raised by the government also. You learnt about the public revenue and its meaning. So, Now we have to move the classification of public revenue. The public revenue can be classified into two types. They are tax revenue and non-tax revenue. So see here the flowchart given about sources of public revenue. They are classified into two: tax revenue, another one is non-tax revenue. Now we have to move the tax revenue. Okay, what is the meaning of tax revenue? Tax is a compulsory payment by the citizen to the government to meet the public expenditure, so that it is legally imposed by the government on the taxpayer, and in no case taxpayer can refuse to pay taxes to the government. As a citizen of a country, we cannot refuse to pay the tax. Okay, this is one of our important role, to pay the taxes, so that as a citizen we have some responsibility to pay tax, so that what can we paying the tax? To meet the government expenditure. Okay, government maintaining all the expenditure, no, all the project or all the welfare projects. For that programs and projects, they need money. Okay, they need revenue, so that through the tax only they can collect the revenue. So with the revenue they can make their expenditure, whatever they the programs taken by the government, everything they have to maintaining through the revenue. Okay, this is tax revenue. Definition about tax. A tax is a compulsory payment made by a person or a firm to a government without reference to any benefit the payer may derive from the government. Okay, if a payer paying tax to the government, they do not ask any benefit from that. Okay, so that this is said by Anatole Murad. According to Dalton, a tax is a compulsory contribution imposed by public authority, irrespective of the exact amount of service rendered to the taxpayer in return, and not imposed as a penalty for any legal offense. Okay, so that Dalton explained about the tax. Tax is a compulsory contribution which is imposed by the government to the public. Okay, this is not irrespective of any exact amount, so that the taxpayer is paying the tax to the government, that is their response. Okay, for the every expenditure maintaining by the government, for meet the all expenditure by whom? The government. Okay, the government making or maintaining all the expenditure with the help of the revenue only. That's why a taxpayer in return are not imposed as a penalty for any legal offences. Okay, they cannot ask return back the taxes. This is said by Dalton. Okay, once they paying the tax, we cannot ask return, so that this is compulsory contribution. Okay, and characteristics of tax. What are the characteristics of tax? See here the characteristics of tax given here. A tax is a compulsory payment made to the government. Okay, who is making here? The government is making tax, so that this is the compulsory payment made to the government. People on whom a tax is imposed must pay the tax. Okay, the government imposed the people to pay, so that they should pay the tax. Refusal to pay the tax is a punishable offense. Okay, so this is if we are saying we cannot pay the tax, if you are refuse the paying the tax means which is a punishable one. Okay, here clearly they saying punishable offense. Okay, there is no quid pro quo between a taxpayer and public authority. Okay, so that this means the taxpayer cannot claim any specific benefit against the payment they paid. Okay, so that which is, that's why they saying quid pro quo between a taxpayer and a public authority. There is no quid pro quo. So what this meaning? The taxpayer cannot claim any benefit instead of their tax they paid. Okay, tax they paid. And every tax involves some sacrifice on part of the taxpayer. So with the sacrifice only they can pay, isn't it? With the pleasure they cannot pay the tax, but they should pay, so that they have to sacrifice. So every tax involves some sacrifice. A tax is not levied as a fine or penalty for breaking a law. So that the tax is not levied as if fine, okay, like fine or penalty. This is our contribution. Earlier they said clearly this is a contribution or compulsory contribution to the government. Okay, this is not penalty or fine. Some of the tax revenue sources are given here. What are they? Income tax, corporate tax, sales tax, uh, surcharge and cess. So these are the taxes. Okay, these are the some taxes as a revenue of the government. The non-tax revenue obtained by the government from the sources other than tax is called non-tax revenue. We know that the taxes are the meaning and taxes. We know that what are the taxes? Income tax, corporate tax, sales tax, surcharge and cess. We know that. So other than these taxes are called non-tax revenue. So what are they? Fees, fine, earning from public enterprises, special assessment of betterment levy, gift, grants and aid, exchange. These are the non-tax revenues. Let me see the fees. Okay, non-tax revenue, fees. Fees are another important sources of revenue for the government. Okay, fees is the another one important source for the government. A fees is a charged by public authorities for rendering a service to the citizen. So whatever services rendered by the government to the citizen, they collecting a fees. So unlike tax, this is not like tax. Unlike tax, there is no compulsion involved in case of fees. Okay, here there is no compulsion. The government provides certain services and charges certain fees for them. For example, fees are charged for issuing a passport, driving licenses, etc. So like that they are collecting fees. Okay. And next one is fine. So this also one of the non-tax. So fine is a penalty imposed on an individual for violation of law. If anywhere the public making any violation of the law, fine will be applied to them. Okay, so that the fine or the penalty imposed on the individual, those who are violating the law. For example, violation of traffic rules, payment of income tax after the stipulated time, after the period given by the government. So that on those time they collecting fine. Okay, this is called fine. This is also known as non-tax revenue. Okay, earnings from public enterprises. The government also get revenue by way of surplus from the public enterprises. Some of the public sector enterprises do make a good amount of profit. They can earning good amount of profit. The profit or the dividend which the government gets can be utilized for public expenditure. Okay, the profit and dividend everything making and utilized by the government to public expenditure. Okay, then special assessment of betterment levy. Okay, it is a kind of special charge levied on certain members of the community who are beneficiaries of certain government activities or public projects. For example, due to a public park or due to the construction of a road, people in that locality may experience an appreciation in the value of their property or land. So these are the special assessment given by the government for the betterment welfare, okay, betterment of the people. They making or levying tax. the special assessment tax we can say, so that they protecting the community, the certain members of the community who are the beneficiaries of certain government activities or the public projects. Maybe the park, public park, which is used by the public, no, people. So constructing road, that also used by the people. And these are the special assessment and betterment levy maintaining by the government. Okay. Gift, grant and aid. A grant from one government to another is an important source of revenue in the modern days. Okay, grant means providing some amount. The government at the center provide a grant to state government. Okay, the central government provide grants to the state governments, and the state government provide grant to the local government to carry out their function, whatever the needs they want in their local government as well as the state government and central government. So central government giving grant to the state, like that state government grant to the local government. So the local bodies, panchayat unions, like that. Okay, these are grants. A grant from foreign countries are known as foreign aid. Suppose grants coming from the foreign country, they are called foreign aid. Developing countries receive military aid, food aid, technological aid, etc. Okay, these are all coming from the foreign. So these are all called grants. Grant from foreign. So that gift, grants and aids. This also non-tax revenue. Then the last one is exchange. Exchange. It refers to the claim of the state to the property of person who die without legal heir or documented will. Suppose any individual, a person, those who are die, they died without any legal heir. That should be claimed by the government. Okay, without any legal affairs. So this is called estates. So that the non-tax revenues are discussed here. Okay, you learnt about the non-tax revenues. Now we have to move canons of taxation. The canons of taxation is very, very important here. The 5-mark question, this is a 5-mark question, often asking question. Listen carefully. The characteristics or qualities which a good tax should possess are described as canon of taxation. Okay, if your quality tax or the good tax is called a canon of taxation. It must be noted that canons refers to the qualities of an isolated tax and not to the tax system as a whole. Okay, the individual tax, the quality of the individual tax is called as canon of taxation. This is not describing about the whole tax. Okay, the overall tax system. A good tax system should have a proper combination of all kinds of taxes having different canons. Okay, different canons we have, the kinds of taxes we have. So let's see. According to Adam Smith, there are 4 canons or maxims of taxation. They are given below. What are they? Canon of ability, canon of certainty, canon of convenience, canon of economy. Now we have to go through the canon of ability. Canon of ability means the government should impose tax in such a way that the people have to pay taxes according to their ability. So that the canon of taxation means, what is that? It is saying about the individual quality of the tax. Okay, individual quality of the tax, which is called a canon of taxation, isn't it? The first one is canon of ability. So here the Adam Smith, according to Adam Smith, so ability explained here, the people's ability. So the government should impose tax in such a way that the people have to pay taxes according to their ability. In such case, a rich person should pay more. Okay, rich person can pay more tax compared to a middle class person or a poor person. Okay, than the middle class person or poor person, the rich person can pay more tax. So this is depends upon the ability of the people. So this is called a canon of ability. Canon of certainty. The government must ensure that there is no uncertainty and certainty regarding the rate of taxes or the time of payment. Okay, they should concern about the people's uncertainty, the time and the period given to them to pay the tax, so that it regarding the rate of tax or the time of payment. If the government collect taxes arbitrarily, then these will adversely affect the efficiency of the people and their working ability too. Okay, the government collect taxes vigorously from the people means what will be there? So adversely affect the efficiency of the people to pay. So this will be happen. So that the canon of certainty very important. The government levying taxes on the people, they should concern about their rate of tax and time to pay. Canon of convenience. The method of tax collection and the timing of the tax payment should suit the convenience of the people. Okay, as a welfare state, they should concern about the taxpayer and their uncertainty and their ability and also their convenience, so that the government should make convenient arrangement for the people for what? To pay the taxes without any difficulty. So that this is also one of the responsibility of the government to arrange all the facilities to the taxpayer to pay the tax without any difficulty. This is convenience. Understood? Canon of economy. The government has to spend money for collecting taxes. For example, salaries are given to the person who are responsible for collecting taxes. Okay, those who are going to collect taxes, they also want to give salary, isn't it? So the taxes where collection, the collection cost are more are considered as bad taxes. So what are the expenses made by the government to collect the taxes? So collecting tax persons, okay, they want to pay salary to the tax collectors also, okay, the workers, those who are working in the tax department. Hence, according to Smith, the government should impose only the taxes whose collection cost are very less and very cheap. So that the very less and cheap cost it should be maintained. So who? The government should maintain collection of cost are very less and cheap. Okay, this is canon of economy. They should maintain their economy. Okay, so today we discussed about public revenue and classifications of public revenue. What are they? Income tax, corporate tax, sales tax, surcharge and cess, and non-tax revenue, fees, fine, earning from public enterprises, special assessment of betterment, levy, gifts, grant and aid, exceeds, and canon of taxation. 5 canon of taxation we discussed. What are they? Economical, equitable, convenient, certain, efficient and flexible. Today you have to write test about public revenue. Okay, meaning, classifications of public revenue with the definition and characteristics of tax, then canon of taxation. Okay, the 5 canon of taxation you have to write.